What's going on, YouTube? It's Lenny G, 41-year-old calisthenics athlete. On this channel, I show that you can remain fit and functional over 40 and continuing to put in the work on a day-to-day basis. I'm getting back consistent. I'm excited, pursuing a goal, and I think that it's good when you have certain things that you're working towards. It's good when you can find the motivation even if you don't have something that you're working towards. But whatever types of goals you need to set, whatever types of things you need to do, whatever games you need to play to set yourself up in your mind to be able to get the work done is essential. We have certain responsibilities. There's a lot of people who are parents and stuff like that. And I have not reached that milestone yet. One day. But there are a lot of responsibilities on my plate as well. I'm taking care of my mom, who's elderly, who at this point, I would say I feel like a parent in a lot of ways. But, she's definitely not my offspring. It's vice versa. But Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." And I think that that's something that a lot of us can learn from. There's a lot of stoic lessons from the past that we can definitely learn from. And that's a major one. At the end of the day, outside events are going to be what they're going to be. What people outside of you do, family, friends, co-workers, etc., these are all their decisions. This is all stuff that you largely have little control over. You don't know how people are going to respond to what you have to say. You don't know if people are going to be open to what you have to say or respect what you have to say. But at the end of the day, you know that you can control yourself. You know that you can set the example. You can show that whatever you want to do with hard work, dedication, consistency, and commitment, you can achieve it. So I'm talking to you. I'm basically talking to myself. Basically encouraging myself and reminding myself who the fuck I am. Today, we're back on it with the ramping up beginner style workouts so I can get some beginner content as well. We got wide push-ups. We got Australian rows. We got standard dips. We got lunges. We got ground leg raises. I'm also going to be running and doing, it's like a circuit running situation that Planet Fitness has on their treadmills. It's called the S8 program, and basically it'll ramp it up for a certain 30 seconds and then you walk for like a minute and a half. And so I think I'm on level 13 or something like that on that. So I'm going to do that today, get that work in. Then I'm also going to get this calisthenics work in. So, pretty close to the gym now. I will hit you guys back when I'm all warmed up and ready to go. All right, just gonna do a quick shirt off pic or shot, and then I'm gonna go and hit the run. So. I think I'm like, last I checked, I think I was like 187. So, got a great workout in. Definitely happy with the work put in. Got my run done. I'll put a picture up of the running stats, but got that done. Excited about that, happy about that. Happy to be pursuing things, happy to be moving forward, happy to be getting to where I'm supposed to be getting and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Anytime that I am depressed or down or negative, it's because I succumbed to my own weakness. That's really what it comes down to for me in a lot of cases. When I'm negative, if you see me with a frown on my face, it's because I didn't put in the fucking work. And it's not even just work with working out. It's work in general. I didn't put in the work. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. The times when I'm the happiest is the times when I know that I put in the work, that I know that I fought hard to grow and to put myself in position to be successful or to take things to the next level or get somewhere. That's the times when I'm the happiest. I'm the happiest when I know that I'm making myself stronger, when I know that I'm in pursuit of fucking victory. That's when I'm the fucking happiness. I said that's when I'm the happiness, but that's when I'm the happiest, goddammit. That is when times are the best. That is when I have the biggest smile on my face and I am not willing to give up, when I'm on it, when I'm going hard, when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And a lot of people don't like to do it because in the short term, they're suffering. In the short term, it's hard. In the short term, you might be sore. In the short term, you might be hurt. In the short term, it might not be easy. But at the end of the day, that's where the fucking growth happens. The growth happens in the struggle. The growth happens when you're suffering. The growth happens when you have to overcome your own weakness. Like the people who you see who have the end results of being strong and having a lot of success or followers or whatever the thing is that you're looking at and saying, I wish I had that. Those people had to go through something to get there.
They didn't just wake up and they were just like that. They had to go through something to get there. They had to become something to get there. So keep putting in the work, guys. That's what it comes down to. Putting in the work. Suffering is what gives these things value. The thing that makes it value is the fact that most people aren't willing to go through the suffering to get it. They just want the end result. But we're not like that. Nobody's following this page is like that. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more. I'm rocking with you guys. I appreciate it. I'm back. I'm consistent. Let's get it. Talk to you soon.